The Polish government has reached an agreement on Poland's draft budget for 2024, the Prime Minister said at a press conference after a cabinet meeting on Tuesday. He said that government has also agreed to raise the minimum wage. The Prime Minister added that Poland's current economic performance was nothing to feel embarrassed about compared to other European countries. We have a solid base of strong economic growth, and our expectation is that growth will accelerate further next year. Magdalena Rzeczkowska, the finance minister, said that Poland's GDP is expected to rise to 3% by 2024, with the average annual inflation rate falling to 6.6%. The stabilization of energy and food prices on the world markets, the relatively low growth in private consumption this year, and the restrictive monetary policy were cited as the main factors that will contribute to the fall in inflation. Based on the assumptions of the 2024 budget adopted by the government and quoted by the Prime Minister's office in press release, Poland is expecting growth of 3% next year, with the annual average consumer price index reaching 6.6%. In 2024, the economic policy of the government will focus on strengthening the potential of the Polish economy after the energy crisis caused by the Russian aggression against Ukraine, while maintaining the stability of the public debt and respecting the guidelines of the EU institutions, the statement said. Private consumption is expected to grow by 2.8% next year, following 0.7% growth this year, according to the draft budget for 2024. Capital expenditure is forecast to grow by 4.4% next year. The growth rate of investment will be influenced by the improvement of the economic situation and, in long term, also by the market's expectation of the fall in the cost of capital. Public investment is also expected to increase significantly in the coming years, increasing the country's defense capabilities, the statement said. The government expects export to grow by 3.9% in 2024 after 1.7% increase in 2023, and imports to grow 3.8% in 2024 after 0.3% decrease in 2023. The draft budget also projects that the unemployment rate will reach 5.3% at the end of 2024, down from 5.5% projected at the end of 2023, and that the average employment in the national economy will grow by 1.1% year-on-year in 2024, after an annual growth rate of 0.5% in 2023. Moderate employment growth will be affected by limited labor supply as a result of demographic processes, the statement said. The draft will now be submitted to the Social Dialogue Council, an advisory body made up of representatives of the government, trade unions and employers. The government will have to approve it and send it to the Sejm, the lower house of parliament, by the end of September.